Yeah, Big Baby JTV, like, comment, sub, man. I gotta talk about it, man. So there's this grifter, right, called Eliza Bleu. She been lying about being a sexual abuse. I'm not gonna say victim, because she might have been a sexual human trafficking victim, or sexual abuse victim, or sexual assault victim. Those are all possible. But we have a liar. Her name is Eliza Bleu, and if you haven't been keeping up with this stuff, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm into politics. Consider myself more of center right, with some libertarian ideals. I used to be a liberal, and I stopped being that ish because I realized how stupid it is. No cap, you know what I mean? But I do have some liberal leanings. Let me make this perfectly clear. Eliza Bleu is part of the political system on basically Twitter, right? She leans more conservative, but her main thing is, advocating, being essentially a advocate for human, for victims of sexual trafficking, right? Basically, people who are sexually trafficked, who are, human trafficked, things like that. Basically, the opposite of what Andrew Tate is allegedly known to be doing, right? Selling women and forcing them to sell her bodies, right? This person, Eliza Bleu, is apparently a liar. She been lying from time, meaning she been lying about her story of being a victim and lying about herself in general. Come to find out, people did research and learned that she used to be called Eliza Knows, right? She basically used to be a video vixen about 7 or 8 years ago, right? For rap videos. She has a video on hip hop, World Star Hip Hop, where she's basically doing that sexy moving thing, right? Doesn't mean that she wasn't a victim eventually, but it means that her story is suspect. Come to find out, she had another alias, Eliza Sapes, where she was pretending to be a video vixen back then in Chicago. Then you look back before, she used to also be called Eliza Cuts, right? Where she used to be a groupie for My Chemical Romance. Long story short of what I'm trying to say is this woman is a capper. She's a liar, right? And how did this get discovered? It got discovered because there's another woman who's in the political sphere called Brittany Venti, who had that basically asked her on Twitter, hey, can you explain why you were, twerking on World Star Hip Hop as a video vixen? And Eliza Bleu snapped and said, hey, this is a non-consensual picture you have of me, which is one, very stupid, because once you release something in the public, it doesn't become a private matter, right? So it's like me putting my piece or my booty on the internet, right? It has become a public source. And if I'm a public figure, it's a public entity. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Brittany called her out and said, hey, let me know what's going on and what's up with this. Eliza Bleu got cheese and said, hey, no, this is not right. This is not consensual. I'm going to report you. And then because Eliza Bleu has a lot of influence on Twitter, it got Brittany Venti banned off Twitter, right? Not banned, suspended off Twitter. There were other people on Twitter also asking that too. Now, where did this all come from? Where did all this smoke come from? It came from her interview on Timcast. I like watching Timcast. I believe he's more right-wing. I'm more center-right, but he's more right-wing. Where he was interviewing her a few weeks ago, actually, and she had brought up accusations from people or women who claimed to have been sexually trafficked by Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate. Now, let me make this perfectly clear. I'm not going to say that Andrew and Tristan Tate are guilty yet. It does look suspicious. I've said this multiple times. Allegedly, they did. But because she was so weird and so lying and so weird on Timcast, people started digging up her history, right? And this goes to tell me this, man. Eliza Bleu, from my assessment, is a professional victim. She's a professional victim. There's people in this world who love being the victim, who can't see themselves as being the perpetrators, who like to lie and like to grift for money. She's a grifter and a professional victim. Everything wrong has happened to her, and she's never done anything wrong. She's always trying to find a new hustle. She's always trying to find money. She never exposed anybody who sexually trafficked her, human trafficked her. She never exposed any of her sexual harassers. She never was honest about her true story. She lies about her own name. She lies about her own persona. She has all this plastic surgery. She tries to fit in different communities. Bruh, she even had a black accent, and this is the whitest girl from Chicago. When she was a video vixen, she had a black accent, bruh. A black accent. Like, on some, TikTok kids type ish, man. It's disgusting. See, we need to call out these professional victims, man. And look, because of her capping and her lying, she made it worse for real victims of sexual assault and human trafficking. And let me double down on this, right? There was a famous video vixen, right? Melissa Ford, right? Melissa Ford was huge in the early 2000s, right? But once the video vixen thing kind of ended and they became Instagram models, Melissa Ford, actually, she's smart. She has some intelligence. She started doing podcasts. She didn't lie about her past. She didn't play games about her past. She became committed to doing podcasts. And when she had issues with one podcast she was on, which was Hollywood Unlocked, she moved on to the next one, started her own. She didn't do that well with her own, and then reinvented herself and did a podcast, and now she's on the Joe Budden podcast. You can reinvent yourself, but you don't have to lie about your past. You don't have to be a victim, and that's what I like about Melissa Ford. She don't lie about her past. She keeps it a buck, and she's not a victim. She's not trying to find a new grift off lies. And I hate that shit, man. I hate people who are lying. I hate people who are professional victims. I hate people who find a finesse of things that are genuine and things that people actually care about. Women who are getting abused and assaulted or sexually trafficked. So instead of her going on Timcast and trying to clown or not necessarily clown, trying to make the Tate brothers look guilty, she actually made the Tate brothers look more innocent than ever. Because there are goofy people out here who are advocating different things that they don't know nothing about and just want to make some quick money off y'all. So be careful. Be careful on these internet streets. Because Eliza Bleu ain't the first and she definitely ain't going to be the last, man. Y'all tap in with your boy, man. It's a longer video than normal. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I'm going to follow this story. And I'm out, bro.